trying to impress anyone. They say, why you gotta go out and drink all night? I said, fine, I'll tell you why. Sometimes you need someone to love you, even if you can't see their face. Sometimes you need an easy escape. We're lost if we stay in this place, jumping around like da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now, jumping around da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now. 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 Everybody likes to lose their mind sometimes. It's nice. Everybody feels a little broken inside, and that's alright. Sometimes you need someone to love you, even if you can't see their face. Sometimes you need an easy escape. We're lost if we stay in this place, jumping around like da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now, jumping around like da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now. 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 Jumping around like da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now. Jumping around like da 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 da. No one's gonna stop us now.
You better say a prayer for me, clear the air for me. We pretend like nothing's wrong, we better keep it down, okay? Show me up, can't be just a friend if there's something more. You make it, then I want you closer. I'm patient, so I do it for ya. Could you lie to me, lie to me, lie to me, baby? When you lie with me, lie with me, lie with me, baby. Just forget escape reality. You know you can't get there when you're on top of me. Could you lie to me, lie to me, lie to me, baby? Can we play pretend?
Hello, Amara and Shadow. How you guys doing? How you guys doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well.
I know you got a thing with her, she won't commit to you. You pretend like nothing's wrong, you know that she ain't right for you. Just break it
I mean, I can be doing better, Shadow, but overall, I'm in a better mood today than I was yesterday. Yesterday wasn't any fun. Today's still not any fun, but still better. Alright, YouTube, make up your fucking mind. Is the bitrate too high or is it not high enough? Because you can't give me both errors at the same time. You gotta make up your freaking mind. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Amara. I appreciate it. Like, All at the same time, YouTube is going, not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, which usually means your bitrate's too low. And then at the other time, it's going, your bitrate is too high. Well, what the fuck do you want? YouTube doesn't know what the hell it wants. YouTube is Goldilocks? It's just freaking ridiculous. Like, what the hell? Alright, let's try. Maybe that'll fix it. YouTube, what numbers are you looking at? Because the numbers you keep spitting at me don't make sense. Because that's not what I'm seeing on my side. Quit spitting eyes at me, YouTube. Does the stream look fine on your guys' side? Because on my side, nothing seems to be wrong. Or is it buffering the whole time? Looks fine? Okay. Because YouTube is having a fit on my side. It's like, no, I don't like it. It's not allowed. Just having a fit. It's like, good grief. Make up your mind. What do you want? And now... Alright, come on, camera, focus. Why are you going out of focus? Focus! Focus, it's not hard. Yeah, I don't know what the heck YouTube is smoking, but it keeps giving me errors. Oh well, fuck them. And I'm just gonna do what I'm doing. So, tonight this is what we're working on. How was your guys' Thursday been? How's your week been? Done anything interesting this week? YouTube about to suck it up, looks good to me. Yeah, I don't know what its issue is. It keeps saying that everything's wrong on my side. Like stream quality, poor. It's like, okay. I hope nobody's having a week similar to what I'm having. It's just been one of those weeks. It's good to you? Well, that's good. That's the point. We want it to look good over on your guys' side. You know, working on the newer canvases and on different companies' canvases, I really forgot how different the older canvases are as opposed to what they look like nowadays. So like nowadays, unless you're working on a mystery kit, the canvas color for where your drill goes will be almost identical to your drill color. Instead of this weird like photo negative look. So hey Jester, how are you? It's just been one of those weeks, Shadows. It's been an okay week. I'm glad it's been an okay week for you, Amara. Hopefully next week is better. Next week is parent-teacher interviews, so we'll see. It will still be okay. Maybe using a different color than the drill is supposed to help you see if you miss a spot. It was just a different way of, it was just a different way of them doing printing. But when you finish the picture, what you'll realize is that, especially with rounds, those little gaps where the colors don't quite match the drills kind of stand out more. So it was a quality of life thing improvement that they did. JC, hello. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it does get annoying. But I think I'm gonna like this picture no matter what anyways. Cause this is one of my favorites. This one is definitely one of the favorites in my stash, and it's not going anywhere. It's staying with me. Nobody can have it. Nobody can have it. But if somebody wants to buy the completed 02 canvas, I'll sell it to you. I've already determined I'm not going to keep that one if I can find somebody that wants it. I don't like the way it's coming out. Like, it's not a bad picture, it's not a horrific rendering, I just don't like it. Some things are going on, but not worth discussing on this stream. Oh, I'm sorry, JC. Whatever it is. The fox, yeah, the rhinestone fox is very pretty. I think that one's gonna be really pretty when it's finished. And JC, you always know you're welcome to talk about whenever, wherever. But only if you're comfortable doing so. It's up to you. Sometimes you just gotta groove. Sometimes you gotta dance. Everybody better be dancing in their seats. It's cool, just focus on your crafting. JC, I'm just here to hang out. The point of this is just to hang out with everybody and see what everybody's up to and discuss and have a chitty chat. That's why I call it a crafting chat, because we're supposed to talk. I do this just so that it's not just me sitting here and doing nothing. That's right, Amara. Alright, craft and chat to replace the old bitch and stitch that my mom and grandma used to have. Exactly, Amara. Because wouldn't you know it, YouTube won't like the title of bitch and stitch. Although one day we will wind up working on a cross stitch. I just have to... I have to pull one out again. Although I do know that we might also have some painting. Because I do have a paint by number kit that I'm thinking of doing one of these one day. One of these streams. So that will be fun. Well, I mean, this is a craft channel. There's a reason I named it Gamer Lady Does Crafts, not Gamer Lady Does Diamond Painting. Because it's a craft channel. It just happened to be that the craft I was working on when I started it was diamond painting. But I do like doing paint by numbers, and I like doing cross stitches. But I tend to get bored with them very quickly, so I don't stick with them for very long. So if I have some variety to switch around with, help keep me from getting bored with stuff. Now granted, I'm already pretty sure that the other content won't get very many views and stuff, but you know what? That is what it is. When you build your channel on one thing and then you introduce other things, it gets that way, but so I'm gonna do it a little bit early. Maybe introduce some people to stuff. Alright, so the next one we need is C. So we started with yellow, and we're going to brown. So the ultimate goal of this picture is I'm supposed to finish it in the month of March. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but we're going to have to see. Because I'm doing this for 2 events, and the events are in March. And you're supposed to finish the picture so that you can submit them to qualify for the grand prize. So maybe we'll get it done. We'll just have to see. What's the criteria for winning the grand prize? Most of the time you have to have completed the picture, and then everybody who has completed the requirements of the event, they get their they get their names put into like a random name puller, and yeah, and then that's who actually wins the grand prize. JC, I might be dealing with my own stuff, but that's still stuff you're dealing with. Thank you for telling me, and I'm glad it's not as bad as everybody thought. And hopefully everything comes out good. Yeah, basically a raffle. But the only way to get in the raffle is you have to actually finish the event. Yeah, just because I have my own stuff going on doesn't mean I don't care about your guys' stuff. I may not be able to devote a whole lot of emotions to it, or thoughts or anything, but I would still wish you guys well. Because you're still a part of the community and I still care about you. It seems that way, Amara. Everybody does need a hug this week. March is definitely starting off with a bang. I still can't believe it's already March. I think for outside of all the crap that has happened this week, I still can't believe it's already March. Like, where the hell did the first 2 months of the year go? Where did it go? Well, apparently I told YouTube to fuck off long enough that I was like, okay, your stream is healthy. I guess YouTube just needed to be told to fuck off. It didn't feel valid until I said it to it. Yeah, January and February just flew by this year. Just flew by. Like, I don't know what the heck happened, but it just, wow. I don't know. It was like there and gone in the blink of an eye. Like, I didn't get any of the stuff I was planning on getting done the last 2 months done. Then, of course, my plans for the next couple months have been shot, so we're gonna see how it goes. No. So, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I necessarily have any, like, channel updates. Because I kind of just do everything by the seat of my pants. Like, I have things that I know I want to do, but, like, I don't actually plan them out because then I don't fail. I know, seeing as how I have some free time now, I'm gonna try to get some of the things straightened out and put it easier for, different things. So, some of the other stuff that I had a hard time getting the time to do when I was working. Gonna try to get alerts and stuff balanced out and try to finish up some games and try to finish some diamond paintings. So you guys might be seeing some more morning and early afternoon streams. Especially next week after the Munchkin goes back to school. I'll probably stream during the day when he's at school. Do my job searching in the afternoon and then do my job searching first thing in the morning after I take him to school, and then late morning do a stream for everybody. Just gonna have to see. Might surprise everybody and show back up on YouTube on the gaming channel. Wouldn't that be a shock? I don't know if anybody can handle it. Part of me just kind of wants to sit here and listen to music. I don't know if I even really... I don't. This week has been such an emotional mess. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Don't overwhelm us with all the content. No, you guys are gonna get content galore because I have time to produce it right now. I'm gonna make you guys overdose on content. How's that sound? Overdosing on content. You'd be spoiling us. I know I need to take some time for myself, and I will. I just have to be careful with that because I get inside my own head, and then I get myself depressed. So, yeah. I have to be careful with that. I have a really hard time I have a hard time feeling like I'm not being productive. So, gotta be careful with it. Ganja, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How is Romania tonight? Why you call me a nerd? Why am I a nerd? I thought Meg was the nerd. It's been a rough week, Ganja. I've had a lot of different personal things going on, and then to top everything all off, I got laid off yesterday. So yeah, it's been a tough week. Last year at this time, I was already wearing shorts and a t-shirt outside. I have a problem with retreating inward myself. I get that, yeah. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll just sink into my own little world. So you guys will probably get more content than usual lately. I really hope not to be unemployed for too long, but you just don't know. Last time I was unemployed like this unexpectedly, I was jobless for 7 months. So, I'm hoping that really doesn't happen. My former team lead is like, just speak it into the universe and that's what will happen. Just say, I'm gonna have a job in 2 weeks. And then get out there and do it, and you'll have a job. And she's like, and I have faith in you that you're gonna have a job, and it's gonna pay better than what you had before. She's a good person. I know how that is. Good luck. Thank you, Ganja. She was just as shocked as I was at the news. They didn't tell my supervisor, they didn't tell my team lead, they didn't tell anybody from my direct department until the morning of. That they informed my direct supervisor right before they told me. And then I told my team lead before I was kicked out of all the company databases. Fuck it, this weekend I want to party. Go ahead and be party. Go party. Well, thank goodness for telecommuting, yeah. Yeah. Happy early birthday, Ganja. You're gonna be, what, 32? Or do I have the age wrong? I feel like I have the age wrong. $28, okay. I'm sorry, Ganja. You're still a baby. Don't want to think of 30 yet. You'll be alright, Ganja. Middle-aged cries. Well, Ganja, I'll tell you this. You've already got the body aches of a 30-year-old, so you're already halfway there. When you turn 30, then you can just go, ah, I finally feel my age. Oh wait, there's more! I still want that fucking motorcycle. Hey, look, I know plenty of people that were in their 30s when they finally got a motorcycle. Heck, my parents were in their 50s when my dad went out and got a motorcycle. I mean, he grew up with motorcycles, but he hadn't had one since his early 20s. And he went out and got a cruiser for him and my mom. That'd be the perfect toy for a middle-age crisis. Happy for him? Happy for who? Wait, what? Who are we happy for? There's a lot of freaking C's on this color thing. Whatever this thing is called. Whatever this is called, it's a thing now. It's just a thing. This doesn't have a name anymore. It's just the thing. Oh, my dad getting a bike? Yeah. As in 16, he was looking at RVs today. RVs. Golly. Want to build a camper van? With motorcycle storage space in the back? I got faith in you, Ganja. You can do it. You can do it, Ganja. We got faith in you. My mom is talking him out of it. She would prefer staying in a hotel than an RV. She says that now until she sees how much that's gonna cost. It really depends on how much they plan to travel. But yeah, hotels are expensive. I don't turn off. I don't know. Next song. She also wants to travel overseas where an RV can't go. That's a good point. But if she's traveling domestically, an RV is probably the way to go. If she's traveling overseas, an RV may not be the way to go. And I don't mean the US when I say overseas. Yes, there are bridges, but not from Canada. Lame, get the right world. Or word. Oh, barges. I don't think there's any barges. Oh, it's more than that now, JC. You're spending a minimum of $100 a night. I know what a barge is, Ganja. I have no idea. That's for them to figure out. Amara, they're spending your inheritance. You should care. Don't you want to be like all the other greedy rich kids? They're spending your inheritance. That we use. That is kind of true, Ganja, to an extent. That's okay if they live happy. That's all I need from them. I understand completely, Amara. Apparently, I must have hit the rap part of this playlist. Which I could really care less about. Especially when they don't actually talk about anything. If you're gonna rap, at least make your song mean something. When your song don't mean shit, it's just noise and it's dumb. And it doesn't make you look like a good artist, it makes you look lazy. And like a freaking crackhead. Run up the bass, run up the bass. Okay, now that we have heard my opinion on rap. But the same opinion goes for pop too, Amara. I mean, so many freaking pop songs don't mean shit, and they're so freaking horrible, and they don't sound good. They all sound the same. So annoying. It's classified as rap, Ganja. They can call it trap all they want, it's not trap. It's rap with a little bit of techno mixed in. It's still rap. And seeing as how techno is just a music sound style, the style of what's actually being sung or said is rap. Well, you can not think it's rap all you want. An artist I listen to has interesting word choices. I have to look up some of the fancy word he uses. I think he gives the song meaning. Yeah. Just stop listening to music. No, JC, that's no fun. I gotta have something in the background of these streams. I can't do the whole dead silence and all you guys hear is the clicking of the diamonds. I can't do that. That goes against everything I am as a human. I find that stuff boring. You know, it kind of feels weird. I know that everybody else still has to work. And I'm sitting here going, it's basically Friday night for me. I can stay up as late as I actually want to. And it's like, no, there's no point in staying up too late because eventually everybody's going to go to sleep. And then you're just stuck here alone, and that's no fun. Yeah, Amara is a teacher. Peaches and Diamonds, welcome on in for the first time. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about nonsense. Wait, why are you disappointed in Amara's students? Oh wait, I missed something. Let me see. It's funny, I let my students listen to music. I can't hear the song, but they randomly dance in their chairs. It's kind of cute. Aww. Depends on your student. It also depends a lot on their parents. Yeah, that too. Audiobooks, podcasts, Twitch, and YouTube. I'll take my time. Keishel, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. And everybody make sure you say hi to Peaches. This is her first time here. I mean, to be fair, sometimes I think kids need to be able to pick their own distracting. I understand, Peaches. I'm in Mountain Standard Time, so my stream time doesn't usually jive very well with my East Coast people. You're working on Mother Earth by Hannah Lynn? Nice. I've seen that one done. It's very pretty. Not my style, but it's pretty. Got a lot of good colors in it. And Jester has made an appearance once again. The lurking bunny has appeared. And I am working on God of Evanescence by JoJoes art. EST is ultimate? No, it's not. It's not my style either, but I love the colors. I'll gift it when done. Hey, that's the way to do it sometimes. Although I have a hard time staying motivated to work on a picture if it's not my style. I finished 3 Harry Potter pictures for my boyfriend's mom. And they're not my normal style, and I had to force myself to finish them. But unfortunately, she only got one of them because when he came over and went back, I only had one of them finished. I have the other 2 finished, I just don't feel like paying the shipping to send them over there. Boo HP? HP? Huh? What are we booing HP for? What are you talking about, Ganja? Oh, Harry Potter. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Look, I am tired. I have been through a lot this week. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not tired. And don't you start laughing at me, Ganja, because I know you're going to do it. It's not allowed. No laughing. The bright colors are screaming spring, and it's still cold here, so I think so. Yeah. My thing is I like color palettes that are very bright, but I also love color palettes that are very dark. So I have a very weird mixture of very bright pictures and then very dark pictures. It really is. International shipping is not very fun. I mean, it is technically a gift, so technically there would be no export fees, but still a pain in the butt. I mean, you're talking $30 minimum, and it's usually on the higher end of like 50. But I'll just save it. I'll just keep them with me until the next time Jester comes over, or I wind up going over there to see him. That's what we'll do. Yeah, international shipping is super expensive. And then on top of that, if you ship something wrong, if you like the way you classify it, if you ship it wrong, you'll get slapped with import fees, which gets really expensive. Me too. I have a large mix of colors and styles in my stash. It's amazing art, and I gravitate to that. I would have never thought I would have liked, but I usually work on dark. Yeah. I just work on stuff whenever I feel like it. This is technically the first time I'm actively trying to participate in an event, because I hate feeling like I'm forced to work on a picture. And to me, that's how events feel. Is like, oh, we're gonna force you. You're being forced to work on this picture if you want to participate. And so, I haven't participated in any events. So I'm attempting it with my favorite and oldest diamond painting. Yeah, shipping is a fortune. Whenever I have to send anything to Canada, it's a minimum of $35. Minimum. I have not sent a single package to Canada that was not less than $35. Will kill me. Ah. Hello, Kitty. How are you? I hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, I feel the same way. The only event I've ever participated in was the Alice in Winter Wonderland. Yeah. I chose God of Evanescence because it fit both events, and it's a picture that I was planning on working on this year anyways. And it's my favorite picture. It's the oldest picture in my stash. I have never seen anybody complete it, so I'm very interested in what it's gonna look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that has completed it. I just haven't found them. Kitty, how's your day been? Is the new kitten giving you any issues? She's still snuggling. Am I right? Passed on my couch after the new cat from total exhaustion. Ah. What's it look like? I don't think I've seen that. In the corner of the stream, you'll see on the right hand side. Over right here. Oh, yeah. That's what it looks like. That's the original artwork. She's actually doing really well. Good. Do you leave them like that or clear them over time? What do you mean exactly, Ganja? What do you mean clear them over time or leave them like that? Paint clear over the paint. I have not. Well, I take that back. I have experimented with sealing some cheaper kits. I didn't do it correctly, so one of them fell apart and I threw it away. But typically I don't seal over them. I usually don't need to. I usually only seal over them if I feel like they're going to have issues falling off. Well, not even with spray paint, because the spray paint makes the canvas stiff and it makes it, yeah. No, I just don't. I don't see a reason to usually. Peaches, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I hope we see you next time. And I hope your day at work tomorrow goes well. She's yelling from her crate now, right now, but she'll be fine. And so she doesn't get hurt. Is she done? Does she keep hiding under the couch, Kitty? Okay, so need this color, which is another brown. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times when you wind up sealing a diamond painting, they get very stiff, and I don't like mine stiff, and I've never personally found a reason to seal one. Other than one time, and that just didn't go well because I screwed up how to seal it. There are a lot of people that seal them for like dust and all types of reasons, but I don't. At least not right now. I'm not worried about it, honestly, Ganja. Only when something scares her and she comes out 3 minutes later. Oh, that's good. Good. I'm glad she's comfortable enough to come back out from under the couch then. Because Sunday night you were having a hell of a time trying to get her out from under the couch. Well, see, and that's the point, Ganja. We don't want to lose the shine. So, I don't want to try stuff that's going to make it lose shine. I want it to keep the shine. And part of the shine is the surface of the drills. Oh, that was hell. Yeah, yeah. She did not want to come out from underneath that couch. Maybe try it on one of the pictures you don't like. No loss either way. Maybe, but I don't have a desire to seal any of them. I don't have a need to. That's the thing. And if I was to try it, I'd have to actually go out and buy the stuff. And yeah, and I'm currently jobless, so I'm not planning to buy anything right now. Well, wonderful. She tries to follow the dog, and when she looks at her, she runs. Aww. So I'm sure she'll get used to the dog in no time. She's still little. On fire. Trash drill. How is your picture doing, Kitty? Are you still working? Are you working on that black cat you said you were gonna start? Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate the faith. I hope I find something soon. It's kind of stressful. It's also one of those situations where I hope I find something that kind of enables me to maybe move. I don't really want to leave Colorado, but it's looking like I might need to relocate to a different section that's a little bit cheaper. But yeah. Sends players to Lamb God. The power of the wolf cult will get you a job, lady. Oh, thank you, Amara. Yeah, working on little by little. So much going on here. I understand completely, Kitty. Hopefully, in the evenings when you get a chance to yourself to work on it, it helps you relax. I really enjoyed Cult of the Lamb, but I don't know if I would play it on stream again. I don't know if I would. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would play. I don't know if I would play it on stream again. It's more like something I feel like I want to try to, if I would play it privately now. Now that we've officially beaten it. And we became a god. It does good. I'm glad it does, Kitty. What was bad yesterday was I had so much going on in my head, I just couldn't focus on it at all. I could not focus on hardly anything. There was just so much that I was trying to figure out all at once. It was cute, and I'm glad you played it on stream, but I wouldn't cry if you didn't stream it again. Okay, Amara. We played Elden Ring earlier today, and we played some Icarus. That was fun. I see the thing with Elden Ring is like I can only handle it in small doses. Because as much as I enjoy a challenging game, I hit a point where I know I'm getting too frustrated to be able to continue. So I try to stop playing Elden Ring when I'm not to that point so that I continue to enjoy it. No, Souls-like are fine. I like Elden Ring. I love playing Bloodborne. There's just too many freaking games. I rage way too ugly to play that kind of game. Ah. I was feeling that way with Bloodborne, but that was my first Souls. Bloodborne was my first Souls game as well. And there were definite times where it was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna throw this controller through the wall. I have had enough of this crap. Why can't I kill this freaking boss? Yeah, it's... Bloodborne tested my patience, but I felt so accomplished when I finally beat the game. First game I ever rage quit was Bloodborne. I don't care. And punch the keyboard and monitor too. See, that type of rage quitting is just excessive. Like, excessive to a degree. The most I've ever done was turn around and throw my controller into the couch. Because I'd had enough. Let me tell you something, it was a tube monitor. Or should I rage? Look, you're the one busting your hand through a tube monitor that has actual glass in it. I can't remember the first game I ever rage quit. I know Arkham Asylum made me rage quit, but I was playing the keyboard and mouse. Playing on console was fine. Ah. Hit a monitor with... The only rage quit... or sports games, I just don't play sports games. I don't understand them and I don't have fun playing them, so I just don't touch them, and I never will. I have negative 100% desire to touch a sports game. Sports games are the spawn of Satan, and I don't understand why they exist. Exactly, it's exactly the same game every year. Wii Sports were the only ones I played that I can remember. I have tried a basketball one, I have tried a soccer one, and I have tried a football one, and I even tried a baseball one. None of them made any fucking sense. They were all rigged as hell, and they are the spawn of Satan, and nobody can ever tell me otherwise. Sports games are the dumbest games ever. And they should all burn. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you for listening. Racing games are hit or miss. Occasionally a racing game will pique my interest and I enjoy it. 9 times out of 10 though, racing games and I just don't get along. I want to do unrealistic cool shit and the game's like, no, you have to do the real stuff. No. And I'm like, no, I want to do this cool slidey thing that doesn't make any sense in real life. And it's like, no, you're not allowed to do it. Oh, I've played the old racing games. Does that count as sports? Like the old school Sega Genesis motorcycle games or on the PC? See, there was a NASCAR racing game that was actually really fun to play. Because it had like power-ups and stuff. It was basically NASCAR Mario. But you had like power-ups and stuff you could use. I mean, you could send a freaking tornado after people. It was the most fun racing game I've ever seen in my life, and I can't remember what the hell it was called, but it was a NASCAR game. And like you could throw tornadoes at people, you could pull oil cans down that would create like an oil slick. There was just, you could like send thunderstorms after people. It was so much fun. I just don't know where it was. That and Killer Instincts. Wait, why did GoldenEye give you heart palpitations? That wasn't very good, but the soundtrack was awesome. All the same color makes it hard to read. I agree, Ganja. It really does. It makes it hard to. It makes it hard for me as the streamer to keep up with where I've last read. So yeah, I agree. GoldenEye and Mario Kart were great co-op games with friends. Yeah, whatever that NASCAR game was, I think it was a PlayStation 1 game. That was like the most fun ever. And I just don't remember what it was called. Like, even against the AI, it was fun. I mean, it was more fun against actual people, but even against the AI, it was fantastic. And it could just be nostalgia for me playing it when I was like 12. Alright, Ganja. Mario Party was fun, even if it was frustrating sometimes. Yeah, it was. Is it this one? Which one? Put it in the Discord under random pictures. And I shall look. No, it's not that one. It was on PlayStation. It was on PlayStation 1 only. And I don't think it ever made it over to PC. I want to say it was called like NASCAR Rumble or something like that. Yeah, that's probably the setting I have, JC. I found some C's that I missed. All the bloody C's. Oh, I can only imagine how much it's going for today. Classic PlayStation games are going for a good bit. Twisted Metal was fun as fuck back in the era, and Twisted Metal. Yeah, I saw the $50. I saw Ganja on Amazon. Well, I mean, right now, Ganja, well, one, I don't even have a PlayStation that could play it. And two, I'm a little bit unemployed right now. I want to give me Civil Bikers $200 or $300. Holy crap! Retro games are getting expensive, which kind of makes sense. The retro games were actually fun and worked right. Yeah, it's a collectible. Yeah. I don't even know what Twisted Metal is. I still don't get why the fuck they got it out from the Steam and etc. I still managed to play it and beat it twice. Just find an emulator. Ah, yeah. Yeah, but it's a matter of finding an emulator that's like not gonna give you worms and shit. Cause you know, internet worms are scary. Well, I mean, you're not going to get the same experience. One, because most of these games that we're replaying as adults, we played them as kids. So we had a different point of view on them. So when we replay them as adults, they don't exactly hold up to our memories, which is one reason why I don't plan on replaying Resident Evil 4 in the current format. When Resident Evil 4 winds up remastered and released, then I'll play it. But I know if I go back and I try to play Resident Evil 4 now, the one that I played back when I was 16, and that made me absolutely love the horror genre, it'll ruin it for me. So I'm not going to do it. But I mean, if you've never played it, then yeah, have at it. That's why I never go out of my way to find and play older games that I've never played or that I've played before. I've had my experience with them. I want to keep those memories and I want to move on. Maybe that's probably just my thing. And I could be totally wrong on that. Other people might thoroughly enjoy going back and replaying all those games, and I find that going back and replaying some of the games that I grew up with just kind of ruins my memories of them. Like, I remember playing some of the beginning era Medal of Honor games, and I would never go back and play any of those, even though they were so much fun to play when I was younger. I would have never go back and play them because I know that would ruin my memories of them. I had fun playing those games with my friends and with my younger brother and my older brother. And if I go back and play them now, it won't be the same. I'll be comparing them to current games, and I'll be comparing them to the memories I think I remember, which, as we all know, our memories are not perfect. So, yeah. Yeah, I did. I had Medal of Honor 2 and 1. Well, I didn't have, I had borrowed them. Only sometimes is it worth it. My brother and I replayed Sega Genesis Jurassic Park, and I was laughing because recreated stupid stuff we did as kids. Oh, that's cool, Amara. I also loved old turnstile games like Civilization, Command, HQ, and Master of Orden. Civilization? I always had a hard time with Civilization. Oh, Red Alert is fantastic. I have Red Alert on Steam. That game is nostalgia from hell. I remember playing Red Alert, and anytime I could, I would make a freaking platoon or an army of dogs that always traveled with a group of soldiers so that the soldiers could take out like the cars and stuff, but the dogs just decimated anything else. See, my obsession with wolf packs has been a long-running thing. I have cleared many missions using nothing but 5 soldiers and 30 dogs. I bought it on Steam. Are they not still available on Steam? Yeah, you can buy the Command and Conquer. Yeah, you can. You can buy the Command and Conquer collection on Steam. Red Alert 3 is still on Steam. Hello, Crow. How are you? Yeah, the Command and Conquer... The Command and Conquer Remastered Edition is still on Steam. Red Alert 3 is still on Steam. Just woke up? Nice. Is tonight your off night then? If you just woke up? Daryl! Hello! How are you? Hope you're doing well. We are discussing nostalgia in older video games, and how personally I feel like going back and playing some of the older video games that we have fond memories of is a bad idea. Because you wind up ruining your memories with your new experiences, which are probably nothing like you actually remember. Well, you never said 1 and 2. You said Red Alert, but yeah, Red Alert you can get. One of? Okay. I'm so basic now. I enjoy tower defense games. Golly, JC. You need to do stuff that strengthens your mind. Challenges it a little bit. I know you're the opposite. You like going back and replaying older games, and I just don't. I find it ruins my memories. I'm pretty sure Crow still has the original Red Alert 1 and 2 on a CD somewhere. Yeah, in a box. Yep, I figured as much. Tower defense is challenging. No, it's not. It's easy. I can't push my sister off beds anymore, so I don't want. I don't play many old games. I mean, Kitty, what you do is you play with Kitten, and then you push Kitten off the bed. Age of Empires was fun too. I had a Star Wars game that was very similar to Age of Empires that I really liked. That game was a lot of fun. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, and I don't even know if I still have it. I probably do. I just don't know where. Bunch of the old Star Wars and Star Trek games. Yeah, I like some of the old Star Wars games. That were like similar to Age of Empires. I could never really get into the Star Trek ones. Star Wars I liked. I liked a lot. The only time Star Wars made a game that I actually liked. When I get mad, I used all the cheats. How do you turn this thing on? Yeah. I have a lot of games on CD DVD that you can't get anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I ever played Battlegrounds. Star Fox. I know I played Star Fox, but I don't think we owned Star Fox. I remember playing it at like youth groups and other people's houses, but I don't think we owned Star Fox. Do a barrel roll. Now, I remember Crow playing Robotech. I remember sitting there watching him play Robotech. I know I've watched him play a bunch of them. We did for the Super Nintendo, but not like the N64 version they're probably referencing. Okay. I just didn't remember if we had it or not. Like, I knew some games we had, and then some games, like, family members had. So I don't remember exactly which ones were ours and which ones were family. Oh my god. No. You really want a blast from the past? Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? Or where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I can't find those games anywhere. I can't even find the CD for those games. And I would love to replay those games. Because even today, I would love to play that game. I have looked and looked and looked, and I can't find them anywhere. And I don't think I ever beat them. I don't think I ever got to the end of the games. But you can't find them anywhere, which really sucks. I got so good at figuring out what country she was in. Yeah. Never played them, only watched the show. Oh man, the game was so much fun. The games had really funny characters and an interesting story. And you had to piece things together. It was so much fun. I wish I wish I knew where I could. I want to play one. I would love to play both of those games again. And if I could figure out a way to stream them, I would. I would definitely do a retro stream where we played through all those. Show these youngins what a true point and click mystery freaking game was. Where you had to make sure you read the dialogue. I think I have Where in the World on PC CD. I'd have to look through boxes. We got it. We got those games on the back of a cereal box. That's how we wound up with them. They were in a cereal box. They don't put games in cereal boxes anymore. GOG has a lot of older titles. Unfortunately, Carmen Sandiego is not one of them. Yeah, like the Czech Quest game. Or the Cocoa Puff game. There was a Cocoa Puff game. I have so many free games from cereal boxes still. I still have all my old... Yeah. Try to explain to some of these youngins nowadays where we used to get CDs for games on the inside a cereal box, and they'd be like, "No." There were so many fun games. Well, the reason that a lot of cereal companies quit putting anything in the boxes is because it was they basically got sued in saying that they were trying to bribe children to eat unhealthy food with toys and treats. With toys and gifts. That's a satire that has old games that aren't sold anywhere or tells you where. Wait, what are you talking about? Where, Crow? It worked, I'm not gonna lie, it's the only reason I bought those cereals, right? I mean, you get a free video game. Who wouldn't? What the, I mean... Posted where? I don't see a link. Oh. Do they have Carmen Sandiego? Because I think I've checked them before and they don't have Carmen Sandiego. Last time I looked. Because there was one time where I spent like 3 hours trying to see if I could find anybody, anywhere, who knew of where you could get a digital copy of Carmen Sandiego. I didn't care if it was pirated or what. I just wanted a copy of it. But yeah, there's a lot of cool games from when we were younger that just... Golly, they just don't make games like that anymore. I saw it. I saw where you put it. Oh my. I am going to have to look at this later. We might have a new game for tomorrow. We might have some retro gaming going on tomorrow night. Sequentially on floppy disk. Where's the fun in that? You're talking the big floppy disks. The big guys. We might be going retro tomorrow night for game night. Because Carmen Sandiego must be shared with the world. Alright, so I'm looking for any more peas. I don't know what order Carmen Sandiego is actually supposed to be played in, though. I guess I'll have to try to see if I can figure out what order the games came out. Thank you, brother. I love you. I appreciate it. And you don't love me. I know you don't. It's all just a farce. You just stay in my good graces because you hope you get put in my will. That's what it is. I know the truth. The truth comes out. The truth always comes out in the end. For all the responsibility and what... I mean, you never know. I could be a millionaire. Yeah, right. I wouldn't be stressed about losing a fucking job if I was a millionaire. I'd be okay until I found something out. I am not the rich one. I am the poor one. What are you talking about? I am not rich. Someone must have remastered those by now. Remastered what by now, JC? Carmen Sandiego has not been remastered at all. Not at all. Alright, Huh, weird. Huh, weird what? Huh, weird what, JC? They bothered to do Final Fantasy and Resident Evil, but not Carmen Sandiego? Nope. In order to remaster it, you have to find her first. They're still looking. Exactly, Daryl. Exactly. See, that they can't find her. I mean, they even remastered, what is it, Monkey Island? But Carmen Sandiego, no. Carmen Sandiego doesn't get a remaster. You have a list with the games, movies, and whatever in order on Discord? Okay. Thank you, Ganja. It all depends on who holds the licensing. I don't know who holds the licensing. But I mean, come to think of it, Monkey Island was held by LucasArts, so maybe when LucasArts sold out to Disney, Disney decided to do a remaster. Who fucking knows? Who knows? Yeah, but there's inherent issues with modders, with doing the modding way. But it's not a big deal. I don't know who holds the license to Carmen Sandiego. They probably wouldn't. They probably won't remaster it because I don't think Carmen Sandiego is PC enough for today's world. I mean, they tried to revamp her show and freaking ruined it. They tried to take a woman who was a master thief and loved going around stealing other people's culture. And they tried to remaster it into a girl that liked stopping criminals from stealing other people's culture. Yeah. The show didn't last very long. The Learning Company, they even had a couple of newer games on their website. Yeah, the Learning Company did some, like, typing games and, that type of stuff. How old is it? I want to say it was put out in 2015. I could be wrong. It was a newer show and it just didn't take off. I think it only got one season. I don't remember who put it out. The original show is from the 80s and 90s. But they tried to remake it. Was it on Netflix? Yeah. Yeah, the revamp on Netflix did not go over very well. It didn't get the response that I think they were wanting. Well, I mean, they fundamentally changed the character. And it doesn't work. You can't fundamentally change a character that is iconic. I'm sorry, Carmen Sandiego is iconic for those that know of her. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it wasn't a bad kids show in general, and if I didn't have the nostalgia of the original one, it probably wouldn't have been very bad. But you had all the parents that didn't really like it. I'm fucking hyped for Seven Kings Must Die. I don't know what Seven Kings Must Die is about. It's almost like no one wants them. Yeah, pretty much. It's a continuation of the Last Kingdom show. Oh, okay. They made a movie to end it up. Gotcha. Is Netflix remaking Death Note again? Netflix has already tried to do a live action of Death Note 3 or 4 times. So I don't know why they're trying again. They need to just leave it alone. I mean, I'm not even a huge fan of Death Note, but they just need to leave it alone. They've already failed to make a live action or a remake or whatever a couple times. Ganja, are you talking about the anime or are you talking about the live action remakes that Netflix keeps wanting to make? Because I think Ganja's talking about the live. I think JC's talking about that. Oh, okay. I see. I missed JC's comment. See, I hate. This is one thing I hate about YouTube is how it's so hard to freaking keep up with different people. I mean, trying to get Hollywood to make anything new is just not gonna. It's not gonna happen, JC, because they killed all the imagination in Hollywood. They killed it. You're not allowed to have an imagination and have free thought in Hollywood. They don't like it. They don't want it. I hate always suggesting old movies for movie night, but they're just better to watch. I mean, it really depends on the movie, JC. Um, so, I don't know. Movie night's one of those weird things for me where usually I don't even pick what we're watching until the day of. And sometimes I'm talking with you guys in chat when I finally make up my mind about what we're gonna watch. But I do try to take your guys' opinions and your suggestions to heart. And sometimes I do look for them and I look them up and they don't strike my fancy. So, I'm sorry. Hello, Ex Machina is great. Let's watch that now. I don't think I've ever seen Ex Machina. The last 2 weeks I was just on a nostalgia kick and I really wanted to watch Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. So I figured I'd make you guys watch them too. And I figured if you guys hadn't seen them, at least then you might like them. So. And I think we've talked about watching Hellsing as well. That would take us, if that was the only thing we watched, it would take us roughly 3 movie nights to finish. No, Hellsing Ultimate. Yeah, it's good, but very violent. Might not be ladies' jam. It just depends. It depends on if the violence serves a purpose. If it's just violence for violence sake, then no, it's usually not my jam. Like Ninja Assassin, for some reason, I can't handle it. There's so much freaking gore in that movie. I just can't. I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie. So I mean, if you want to watch Ninja Assassin, have at it. But just be warned. There's a lot of unnecessary gore in it, like a lot. And it just hits me the wrong way. I don't like it. The story is decent. The acting is okay. Is decent. The film cinematography is actually pretty good. But there's just so much freaking gore. There was no sequel to Hellsing Ultimate. It was the 10 episodes and that was it. Watch Brightburn? I don't know what Brightburn is. I don't know if it's classified as horror because it's not a horror. It's more like action. The OG and Ultimate is the OG. The additional season that Cartoon Network decided to make for their Adult Swim segment was inspired off of the OG, but because the OG was taking so long, they decided to make their own short season of it and see if it would take off, and it did okay. It's not the same though. Thank goodness, no need to do any more with Hellsing. They followed the mangas and left it at that. Ended on a high note. Yeah. They ended it on a very high note, Amara. I agree that I don't think it needs anything else. I think it's good with the 10 episodes it has. Sometimes a short seasons is best. It's an evil Superman story. Oh, okay. Arcane is proof of it? Proof of what? Wait. How is Arcane proof of anything? It's a newer show. And aren't they already working on like season 2 or something of it? Although I do say you guys probably should watch Super Crook. That was a good one. That was a good short 14 episode series that me and Jester finished watching. So I would recommend that one. The new Shaman King was damned good. I liked it way more than the original. Shaman King. I don't know what that is, but okay. Amara's over here going, mice! But that's what I'm talking about, JC. Is they did they did a alternate version of Hellsing for the US, but it's not the Hellsing that I'm actually talking about. The Hellsing I'm talking about is strictly 10 episodes. Each episode is at least an hour long. You can just use subtitles. Not really, considering a lot of us listen while we're doing other things and while we're talking and stuff. So we like to have the English with the subtitles. Which, if you watch Super Crook, make sure you watch it with the subtitles and just have a good laugh at how the subtitles do not match with what's actually coming out of the actor's mouth for the English. It's hilarious. Yeah. True, Amara. Oh my, what, kitty? I have both either way. Well, I know how to get both either way, JC. But I'm glad you have both. Kitty's over here going, oh my. Kitty's like, I leave y'all for 5 minutes and you're in here arguing over anime. Why wasn't I invited? It triggers me when I see the mouth not going to the same. Okay. I just find it funny. It doesn't really trigger me, I just find it funny. So much anime stuff being argued while I go to get water. Are we speaking anime? Then I'm lost here. That happens in Advent Children. The subtitles in the English dub don't go well. Yeah, I haven't watched that one in a long time, but yeah, the Super Crooks is hilarious. Like there's one spot where the villain is like doing his spiel and everything, and he says something like completely different than what the subtitles say. Like in the subtitles he says something about capitalism and communism and socialism, and then he's over there saying something totally different. And I just started cracking up laughing. Because, like, it was a super serious moment and, like, nothing was matching up with what was actually being said. It was hilarious. Kitty has demon horns, everybody. Whew. And since everybody's here, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not following, make sure you're subscribed. That way you get alerts. 2 hours into the stream, I'm going to do the YouTuber pitch. Yep, because that's when I do it. Yeah, that's all I got. I have no further announcements. I actually forgot to hit the like button. Yeah, it's not Twitch. We actually have to do things over here other than show up because YouTube is mean like that. We can't just show up and be supportive. We have to hit extra buttons. It's so rude of them. Are you going to bed, Ganja? Is that what you're telling us? Are we about to lose the one and only Ganja? Boo, extra buttons. Exactly. Gonna stay a bit more? Okay. You know, I'm kind of curious if you typed the chat commands in chat, if they would work. Wait, I don't have the chat commands set up right with Stream Elements, which is who I have to go through for those type of things. It'll be okay. You forgot you had to hit it too. Goodness gracious. Everybody's slacking tonight. Not hitting the like button. I'm pretty sure Daryl hit the like button when I first put the stream up. Because that's just what Daryl does. Well, that's not good, Ganja. You're lucky we don't have sacrificial rituals. Nobody knows what Daryl does. I know what Daryl does. Daryl has told me what he does. So I know what Daryl does, and the Daryl has showed back up and I see him. I'm glad to see you're still here, Daryl, even though you're being quiet. I appreciate you being here. Well, that's good. Glad you fixed it. Hey, we're almost done with this section. We've done pretty good tonight. Ooh, fancy light. I'm working your background noise. Awesome, Daryl. I'm glad I could be background noise. Alright, so I need Y. You're gonna see your bestie tomorrow? Awesome, Shadow. That's fantastic. It's always good to see your friends. Ooh, that is a fancy light. It is a very fancy light. Fancy, fancy light. See, when a site is in another language, you just tell your browser to translate it for you and you're good. Even though some of the translations don't make sense, you just tell it to translate it. You're fine. And as long as it's not a picture, it's able to translate it so that you can read it. You don't like that much light? And hey, I can understand. All depends on your preference. Oh, cool, Shadow. Good luck with that. Alright, yeah, you're fixing to be a 28-year-old vampire. Okay. Alright, Edward. Vampires can start out young. Now you insulted me. That really was an insult. Alright, Edward. Make sure you tell Bella hi. You know we love you, Ganja. You're the oldest vampire. Isn't even 600, Ganja. I don't believe you're 2,800. Come the fuck. He was his grandfather. Of course he was. But that's why he's still going to high school.
And just like that, you asked me to dance. I'll show you what I'm I'll never let you take a chance.
Ganja, I'm just picking on you. You didn't save him from his final death? How rude! I mean, he's the one that's all shiny and sparkly. It's just a shiny and sparkly vampire. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, hunting bunnies doesn't hurt me. That you have to deal with the mod on that one. If you want to hunt bunnies, you gotta deal with the bunny himself. That doesn't affect me. If I was high school age looking forever, I'd go and mess with the others and tell them each graduation they're stupid. Oh, I'm sorry yours died, Ganja. Or was yours a planned death? Oh, he was old? Okay. I'm still sorry. He was old like JC. No, don't make fun of JC. Says the 2,800-year-old. Yeah. I had it for like 10 years. Yeah. But that is pretty old for a bunny. I messed up my placement. Oh well. I hate it when one gets stuck. Yeah, poor kitty also lost her kitten. Or her kitty. I now have a deranged kitten running around and she makes it easier. That's good, kitty. I'm glad it makes it easier. I mean, technically, according to Ganja's logic, he's the old man because he's 2,800 years old. So by that standard, JC, you are still a toddler. Just saying. I mean, and it makes it to where Ganja's the old man who's yelling at kids to get off his lawn. Because he can't handle it. All I can do. Oh, I threw off the placement. Looks like his memory's going too. Poor guy. I know, Amara, it is. You're wrong. I won't yell at him. I'll get a stick from the tree and beat their ass. I do hope Kitty and... like, my grandpa was telling us to get off his grass when he was 60. Exactly. I mean, you know the effort, now you know the effort he put into that grass. JC, what that says about us is we have sympathy for the elderly. But we love having you here. That's besides the point. Whether you were old or not, JC, we love having you here. I have seen Secondhand Lions. It's actually a really good movie. It always makes me cry. I'd be an old man like those two, and I loved it. Yeah, it's a good movie. I've seen it I've seen it like 3 different times, and it always makes me cry. Something every time it's always something different about the movie that makes me cry. I want to try to finish this section tonight. I think we can maybe get it done by the end of the stream. And I hear sirens going off. Fantastic.
Swim across the city on my own. Try to find a place to put this pain. I'm used to writing out my life alone. I'm used to doing things I can't explain. Life isn't worth it without you. I try to fix it but fail to. I struggle lonely without your touch. I can hardly fathom, but it's true love does exist in me and you. Life in your eyes is more than enough. I need you to tell me 'cause I don't know. I need you to heal me in my soul. I need you to hold me closer than before. Now that I know, I need you.
They had good lives. Yeah. Yeah, they died happy. Oh, well, Warren, do not watch. I mean, I don't even know what Brightborn is, and I would look it up before I even attempted to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it blind. I don't know what it's about or anything, so there's that. Yeah. I understand that it's as if Superman was evil. I understand that. But that doesn't tell me the story. That just tells me what to compare it to. That doesn't give me the summary of what the story is about. Okay, Batman's evil or Superman's evil. Woohoo! I've seen plenty of things where Superman is evil. But I mean, I don't really have a desire to watch it. I'm not a huge superhero movie fan. And for me anyways, at least when it does come to superhero movies, I'm more inclined to watch like Batman or Spider-Man or the X-Men. Like Superman and the Avengers and all that have never been something I gravitated towards. Had some body horror elements. It was well placed and I was yelling. Oh, okay, Jace, Shadow. Alright, so what I have here is this one and this one and this, and then I have one of the A's. One A. Alright, two of the A's. I have one A over here. One A goes there. Then I have another A here. Oh. Have that there. Okay. So, we are down to our last 3 colors. For this section. The only mortal human? Yeah, exactly. But still has powers Batman doesn't. Wait. Yeah, Batman is unique in the fact that he literally has no superpowers. The only superpower he has is the fact that he is rich and he is intelligent and he is able to actually make the items that he uses. And that he has a fantastic butler that helps him out. Without Alfred, Batman would die. Alfred is the GOAT. Yep. I mean, I like Catwoman. I think Catwoman and Batman go very well together. Much better than any of the other females they've tried to put Batman with. It's one reason why I have several diamond paintings of Catwoman and Batman. One day I'll get to him. One day you guys will get to see him. How do I know where to put the diamonds? Here. Okay, so these little symbols here, they correspond with a symbol for a color. And so that symbol and that color go together, so I put this color on that symbol. That's how I know. That's how I know where they go. Seeing as how the last area we have left to work on is right here, we'll just leave it right there. Quit shaking. Oh, the camera might be too close now. Yep, camera's too close now. We gotta be up here. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Come on, camera. I've noticed my camera's had a really hard time focusing lately, and I don't know what its issue is. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay in focus. Stop it. There we go. No, it was just not focusing like I was supposed to. I fixed it. I fixed it though. Yeah, I haven't had any issues out of the PC since I got it back. I'm very happy with it right now. So yeah, I haven't had any issues. Thankfully. Eventually I want to get the other one taken into the shop and set up so that I can use it as a secondary PC. And I know eventually I need to upgrade this one. Or rebuild it, or rebuild a new one. I don't know. One or the other. Yeah, it's good news. I have had no issues since I got it back from the shop. I haven't had a single crash, a single error. It's been doing fantastic. I am very, very, very happy with how it turned out. I don't know what copyrighted material you've noticed, YouTube, or whatever. Your stream may be temporarily blocked, blah blah blah. I don't know what music or what you've detected, but whatever, I don't care. YouTube is so fucking dumb. I hate how they do their shit. Sadly, I have to call it. No, Amara, I'm almost done. Can you stay? Shouldn't take me too long. I promise, we're almost done. Yay! See, we only have this little bit left. We're almost done. Alright. We have to do this quickly so Amara doesn't abandon us. Amara's gonna abandon us. I just wanted to finish this section. I really was. I was gonna finish this section and call it a night. And we're right there. Yeah, I know. Everybody's getting tired. The Thursday night stream is usually a short one anyways. Alright. We have finished it. Does everybody want to see the full picture? Because we have finished it. We have finished the section. And that is the first section. The first section is complete. When's the next stream? Tomorrow night is the next stream for gaming. Over here, the next stream I'm planning is next Thursday. But tomorrow night we are back over on Twitch for gaming. So, this is our lovely first corner. And this just shows you how big of an area we did. This is my hand. Okay, so we did a pretty big area. So, actually, how big is this area? I've never actually measured it. Alright, so it's 6.5 inches. Damn! It's 6.5 inches by 7.5 inches. I didn't even measure that, and that's exact. That perfectly came out that way. Alright, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you all had a lovely night. Thank you for being here. I will take a picture of this and show it in the Discord so that everybody gets a chance to see it. And then tomorrow night we're gonna be back over on Twitch, and we might wind up with a retro game night. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I appreciate all the support you guys give, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Bye, y'all.